One day, after school, a boy and a girl sat in front of the school building and were discussing. The boy told the girl more about himself and asked the girl to tell him more about herself. The boy was appreciating the girl and saying that you are so beautiful, you look so gorgeous. And after that, the boy appreciated her back and also said, "Chai, your back is as beautiful as you." The girl said, "Wow, thank you so much." The boy said, "Please turn around." The girl turned. He said, "Turn again." The girl turned. The boy said, "Chai, see beauty. See beauty. Chai, see shape." And as he was appreciating the girl was so flattered and happy. After he finished appreciating and commenting on her beauty, the guy asked, "Please, will you mind being my girlfriend?" The girl said, "No, there's no problem with that." The boy said, "Okay, please, I have a friend who lives around here. I think if you can go to his house, it will be good for us." The girl said, "Why not? There's no problem. We can go." And both of them stood up and began their journey to the friend's place. And as they were going, they did not know that their friend actually was studying his Bible in his room. And while he was studying his Bible, they were coming unknowing. So please, just keep watching and see what will happen. And please, while watching, enable us to share the video. Yes, share it so that others will be able to learn. And if you have not subscribed to our page, do well to subscribe. So, after reaching his friend's house, his door was locked, and the boy wondered if his friend was in the house. Climbing the stairs, he knocked on the door, and there was not sound. He continued knocking and said, "Bro, I'm the one. Please open the door. It's Godson." His friend opened the door. I was very happy to see his friend. Say, "Wow, bro, how are you? How have you been? Come in." Both of them entered the house. His friend was so happy to see him, and both greeted themselves with a smile. So he asked, "Bro, how has life been? And how is life going?" He said, "Everything is fine. I came to see you so that you can do something for me." He said, "Okay, what is it? Anything for you. You are my friend." He said, "If I explain it in this room, you will not understand. Just come outside." He took him outside, and his friend didn't know what he wanted to tell him. So he locked the door and started telling him. He said, "Bro, you know you are my guy. And presently now this girl that is in your room is one of my new girlfriends that I brought because I want to know her personally." His friend said, "What do you mean by you knowing her personally?" He said, I want to know her intimately." His friend said, "I don't understand. What are you trying to say?" He said, "Bro, you have to understand, you are no longer a child. We are now in the university. And being in the university means that you are already a big guy and you're already a big girl." His friend said that, "No, you have to know that I'm a child of God. How can you be expecting me to do such things?" He said, "Bro, please, I'm not saying that you'll be the one to do it. The only thing you need to do is to give me your room, and just for 5 minutes, we'll be done." His friend said, "No, I cannot. You should know that I am a child of God, and before you came, you should know that I'm not that kind of a person." Then his friend wanted to explain something to them. He took him inside so he could talk to them both. So, entering the room, the girl stood up and asked her boyfriend that how are things going. He told her that the boy refused to give them his room. The girl said, "But please, just 5 minutes and we'll be done." The guy said, "Five what? Do you know what you are talking about?" And he asked both of them to sit down. They all sat down and he began asking them questions. He let the both of them to know that before they came to his room, he's sure they were aware that he's a child of God, someone who loves Jesus. And he was so bitter about their purpose for coming to his room. So he asked the guy, "Is this your wife?" The guy said no. He asked the girl, "Is this your husband?" The girl said no. He said, "You see, things like this cannot be done in my room." The boy said, "Well, bro, you have to know, I'm not saying that I be the one to do it. Please be reasonable. I'm the one to do it. Just give me your room. At least you are my man. 5 minutes and we'll be done." The guy said, "You don't know what you are talking about." He still asked the same question again to them. "If this is your husband and this is your wife?" Both of them said no. He said, "You see, that's what I'm talking about. It's inappropriate. You have to know that anything that will be done in this room, whether without me being part, all is that I will be judged for it, and you both will be judged for it as well. So, if I allow you guys to do anything in this room, it means that I'm part of what you people are doing." So he began preaching to them. He made them understand the fact that they are not supposed to be doing what they are doing. That first of all, if they love themselves, they should meet themselves and plan of getting married. So while he was still talking, his phone rang and he went outside. While he was outside, the boy and his girlfriend were so discouraged. They were so heartbroken. They were thinking of what they could do again. So the girl actually asked, "Don't you think he has a point?" The boy said, "What do you mean?" So like what he's saying is the truth. Let's come to think of it. We are not married. And so why should we be doing all what we want to do or what we have been doing? The boy said, "I'm also confused. I feel like we also have to listen to what he is saying. I think even if I love you and you love me, we can meet our parents and we plan on getting married." So the boy also made the girl to understand that it is true the Bible says God will judge us for every action we take. So both of them were still contemplating and thinking of a conclusion to make. And while they were still contemplating, his friend came in. And as he came in, he was surprised to see them broken. And he began what he was saying. He said, "So as I was saying, that is it. You have to give your life to Jesus and let Jesus better your life. You have to give your life to Jesus and make sure he walks in the path of righteousness. Make sure he walks in the ways of purity, the ways that will give God glory." The friend said, "Okay, I will give my life to Jesus." He was so happy. He hugged him and the girl said, "I will." He also hugged her and both of them were happy. They knelt down for prayers that the guy should lead them to Christ. They were truly serious to receive Jesus. A guy laid his hand on them and asked them to repeat after him, and he led them to Christ. Please, you can see that things like this are not supposed to be taken for granted. Make sure you preach to someone and tell them their fault. Don't pretend and assume that they know what they are doing. All of them were happy. They were happy receiving Jesus. And if you love this video, why not share the video? Share it. And if you have not subscribed to our channel, please subscribe for more of this content. Please share this video. God bless you.